All right, Movember, day 3, and I've been in the office all day. I'm just about to take the kids down to do some Movember stuff. We're going to go down to Balmoral, and they're all out there waiting to go. And if I don't do this now, I probably won't get this done. So today I want to, I spent some time with some folks that were struggling to grab onto something to give them the strength and courage and commitment to make a change, real change. If you're listening to this and you've got just a bit of an issue in your life and you could probably just modify a few things, then this is going to sound extreme. For you guys that are out there that have some sort of issue, either with mental health, with some addiction, or some post-traumatic stress from trauma, then sometimes to get from A to B, we've got to subscribe to a set of beliefs that are provisional, that they're not ours yet, but I need to nearly sort of act as if. And it's hard to work out, well, what do they need to be? How do I sort of grab onto a handrail that's sort of put there for me from someone else to get to where I've got to go till I can sort of embrace what it is? And so Patrick Carnes drew from the literature of Stephen Covey about the successful, the 7 habits of highly effective people, and address the issue in recovery of this sort of what he calls second order change, really making a paradigm shift in our life, not just minor adjustments. So if you're out there and you're struggling with an acute issue and you're trying to do it on your own and you're trying to do it with the same head that got you there, then hopefully these provisional beliefs will be a bit of a life raft that'll get you from where you are now to a place where the beliefs that you can function on are ones that you own. They're yours and you're really connected to them. But in the meantime, these are provisional beliefs you can hang on to. And they read as following. And these are from either in Patrick Carnes' Facing the Shadow book. Patrick Carnes is an authority on sex addiction and relational and intimacy disorders, but also on trauma and, working with all the underlying issues that go with addiction. Provisionally embracing the following truths will help you through the challenge that comes with starting change. They will help you as you begin to repair the damage caused by your addictive behaviours. 1. For the time being, you may not be able to trust your own perceptions. You will have to trust the perceptions of others, even as mistaken or as unpleasant as you believe them to be. Some of the advice I've received in recovery, it's unpleasant, you don't want to do it, you sort of back of your throat goes dry, but it's the right thing, but you just don't want to commit to it yet. And I think this one here is that sometimes I can't trust my own thinking, and it's really crazy making in recovery. But it's a belief that we can subscribe to get well, as I need to sort of embrace. I sometimes, my best thinking got me here, is a saying in the 12-step culture. For the time being, you will have to trust that you have been damaged far more than you know. Also remember that time and recovery can work wonders in repairing this damage and in helping you become the person you're meant to be. You want to get, from A to B, we've got to start at A. So I've got to start with acknowledging the level of damage I have. But what's amazing, once I do that, is the information we have now and the way the brain heals itself and what focused awareness can do to creating real real difference in our life, then I just need to accept where I'm at radically and I can make those changes. For the time being, you must remember that addiction is a form of insanity in which you've been deluded about reality. You need to believe that it is critical to pursue reality at all costs. The only way out of this insanity is to tell those who are helping you all that has happened. Then they can support you in reclaiming reality. You must do this without minimizing or omitting awkward details, and you may not make private deals with yourself about holding things back. Anything less than full disclosure lowers your probability of your recovery. My comments on this have always been, I can't tell you this isn't going to work for you. I don't know. I'm not God. But I can tell you that in the cohort of people that have these issues, if you're going to water this down and only be half honest and put in half efforts, then it lowers the probability. It puts you in that cohort of people that mightn't make it. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to risk that. The other one is that, man, I've kept secrets my whole life around this stuff, and I work with people. We're secret keepers, and the line in here that says that the only way out of this insanity is to help, tell all those that are helping you everything, especially the awkward details. And if that was a tip I could give anybody, please find a professional or someone you trust and share the awkward details. Don't carry these secrets to your grave. Get the support that you need. The next one here is, for the time being, you must allow people to care for you. Do this even if you do not feel that you deserve anyone's love or care. We can't wait to feel like we deserve love or care. But you must allow people to care for you. You are important, valued, and appreciated in ways that are hard to accept right now. This means that you must follow through on what is asked of you, to surrender control of your life to those who can care for you better than you can care for yourself at this time. Now that sounds like a tall order, and like I said, this is for people that have extreme issues in their life that are life-threatening in nature. Jails, institutions, and death being their destination. So if you're listening to this and this sounds extreme, check that you're not in denial, but maybe you've got an abuse issue or something, not an addiction issue. For the rest of us, these can just be tips to help us get through. And Carnes completes the passage with this: using these provisional beliefs, you are ready to create a new order of change in your life. You begin with the damage control plan and the exercises that follow. So once I get this, I can't rest on it. It's not a magic carpet, but I can hold on to these beliefs and then do the work. Most people at this point face problems and challenges that resulted from their addictive behavior. Some of these are extreme: arrests, public shame, loss of career, severe relationship complications, disease, for examples. The list may seem endless. Recovery teaches that it is important to get help and keep things simple. Break all the tasks into small components and tackle them one at a time, one day at a time. So if you're out there struggling with a personal issue, mental health, addiction, please reach out for support. I'm doing this as a public service. I've kept my mustache. I've waxed it for this video. I'm using my, Perry Nobleman mustache wax. It's for November and the Movember campaign. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Pass on this information to anyone that you think might benefit from it. And remember, please be gentle with your heart today. You deserve to reach out. If you're struggling, please reach out and get the support you need. Take care. See you tomorrow.